Hello, lovely souls. It's your daily tarot for the 8th of May with him from Self Love Self Care System. I'm doing the tarot today from the Tarot Deck by Top That Publishing. These big, wonderful, glorious cards that are giving us a real talking to this week. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the theme of this week. It is about you getting rid of things that are holding you back. It's also about you recognizing where you give your power away, where you're in victim mode, all of those things. It's a powerful week. You're being asked to do a powerful thing, right? I know, right, that many of us have had trauma when we were younger. Maybe we were taught that, you needed to be quiet, you weren't allowed to be seen, being unheard was acceptable, or maybe as a child you were expected to be a certain way, the pretty one, the perfect one. These things have to be taken away, and we need to do them ourselves, right? The first thing I want to say is there's no point blaming what happened. It doesn't matter, it happened. Why did it happen? To teach you something, to make you stronger, to get you to see the point. Yeah, so this week's about you doing that, right? So I'm getting an energy a day card. Probably if there is one, a solution, but it's about you waking up to that and saying, actually, am I part of that? Am I part of that story? Am I still playing out roles that were given to me that aren't mine? Am I also still being someone I don't want to be? So, for example, for myself, the roles I play in my family, are they right for me? Do I really want to play them anymore? Am I playing roles in my family that were given to me by my parents or elderly carers and people in my life, my aunts and that kind of thing, that were stories that don't fit the me that I am right now? It's that kind of question that you're being asked to do. But let's have a look at our energy of the day card and see what this Thursday wants to bring. Oh, I love it. You've got the Page of Wands, and it's so good, and it's so right with the energy of what we've been doing this week. Why? Because you're being asked to step into the path of your heart. The angels are saying this Page of Wands says to you, you are young. You need to find the you that you really are underneath all that. What were we just talking about? What was I just saying? Find the you that's underneath all that, before all that programming came in, before anyone told you who you were. Find that person, that little her or little him, yeah? That little boy that wanted to explore the universe, for example, or that little girl that wanted to just look after animals, maybe. Find that little you. Find that little you and bring them in and bring them through your body structure. And remember your truth. What is your truth? Who are you really? This is what one's saying. Page of Wands here. Bring in your youthful energy. Bring in your high vibration. Bring in who you really are. Other thing is, it's about your words. You do have the right to be seen. You do have the right to be heard. I love this. Thank you, angels. It's gorgeous. It's glorious. Thank you. It's very powerful. They're saying to me to tell you, you are worth it. You are worth it. You deserve your self-worth. You deserve your self-esteem. Start chipping away at cleaning up the mess that are yourselves. Now, let me tell you something. I'm the self-love lady. You guys know that. This channel is called Self-Love Self-Care System, right? Why? Because self-love is a banner. There are lots of other things you need to heal before you can do full self-love. It's a biggie, my lovelies. Self-worth. What about your worth? Do you feel worthy of love? Do you feel worthy of attention? Do you have the confidence, the self-confidence to stride out and be the you that you're meant to be? Or are you still running on old scripts that were given to you by others that didn't even know you, that were trying to put you in a box? Get out of the box. Start exploring the world. I want you to imagine you're in that little box, but the lid's right on you, and you're quite small. There's maybe a 2-foot gap from your head up to the top of the box. Now, there's stuff in your box. There's always a way, okay? There's always a way. There's always tools, okay? You need to get up on a ledge or something and start peeking over the top. Who are you really outside of the box that other people have put you in? Who is the true you? There was something my sister said to me a while back about how I was judgy about something. I can't remember what it was she was saying I was judgy about. But I'm not actually that person anymore. I was like that when I was younger, in my teens, maybe 20s. But the me now doesn't do that. That's not who I am. But that's still being held in the chemistry and her understanding of who I am. What I'm talking about here is the stories other people put on you. Be careful not to be those stories. Move into the path of your heart and ask yourself who you really are, and work from the innocence of that space, okay? It's lovely. I love it. I love it. I really love it. Right, let's have a look at our problem if there is. And we don't have a problem with the Three of Pentacles. Now, the minute I saw this, I saw steps 1, 2, 3. You're stepping. I think I talked about this before with this card, or maybe a different card. But I feel like you're moving into a space of what's abundance for you tentatively. Angels, can you give me more? Can you show me some stuff? Actually, yeah, I love this. The angels are showing me you guys looking in a chest, like a treasure chest. And you're taking photos out, and you're taking ribbons out, and you're taking out little cards, and things are coming out. And it's like you finding the you that you really were. So these steps are, thank you, angels, past, present, future. You need to recognize where you came from, what made you the way you are, what brought on some of the difficulties in your life, in your stage of development. That I see you dancing now, but you're holding something, and you're starting to recognize some of the things that you didn't pay attention to. Anything else, angels? Yeah, I see you also moving forward, because you're seeing now that you this is really interesting. So you've been driving with the trunk being pulled behind you. Now, hearing what I'm visualizing and they're showing me, right? You're not doing that anymore. You've taken the trunk, you've gone to the trunk, you've taken out what you need, you've put it in the boot of your car. Trunk's left behind on the road, you're going. But this time you're going with the things you really need, not the rubbish other people gave you, because the trunk's full of it. It's full of it. It's full of stuff that isn't yours, like the big chest, okay? You're not taking that with you on this journey. You're not taking this with you on this road trip. It's wonderful. Moving into new space, moving into new direction. Once you've established what you don't need from your past and moved into your present with that understanding, the future will show itself. But remember, we never have a future. We're always here in the present moment in time. So cool. I would love a thumbs up, my lovelies, and I'd absolutely adore if any of you were thinking of joining, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. That would be super, super cool. And also share this video. I'd love if you shared my stuff with anyone that you think that might be interested in it. That'd be really, really cool. Maybe share me on Instagram, because I don't have an Instagram. Maybe share me on Facebook or TikTok or any of the other things that you use. That would be really cool. Right, let's have a look at our final card, which I'm really excited about. Drum roll, please. Are you ready? This is gorgeous. You got the King of Swords. This plays in beautifully with your cards for this week. Beautifully. Exceptionally, right? Exceptionally. Why? Because firstly, I want to talk about this beautiful energetic vibration of the eagle. I'm seeing the eagle. We've got these two eagles here. The eagle, the high vibratory energy. What does the eagle give you? It gives you a perspective that you didn't have before. It opens doors to an understanding you didn't have before. The angels are saying it unlocks the doors. It unlocks the codes. It removes, you got rubbish on the floor here, stuff on the floor, but it removes the need for you to be hammering at the lock, because that's what they're showing me. You've been hammering to try and open it, and the rough stuff's all over the floor, but you're not going to open that door without the understanding, that perspective, that new perception, that knowledge of who you really are and what this life is really all about, okay? So the angels are telling me the other thing is the reason they brought you the King of Swords is because the sword is your protection. Because the thing is with this, with what you've been through, where you've come from, how you've navigated your life so far, you didn't recognize that you had the right to say no to some of this stuff. So the sword is there to allow you to be that authentic you, that sovereign you, the more masculine. So this is the masculine energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. This is just the masculine energy in general. It's tuning into that vibration. It's also using your voice in a more powerful way. You're going to get stronger in your voice. People will hear you. They'll almost hear you roar, to be honest, because you won't have it anymore. But the sword is being brought in because it's your protection. You are sovereign. You are authentic. You deserve to be the true you of light, not other people's versions of you. They need to be put to bed. They need to be released, and you need to move into a space where you're the vibration of you that you deserve to be. Keep the sword, allow it. You're holding the sword like this. You're not hurting anyone with it. You're using it to protect your energetic vibration. Now, I want to explain this to you a little bit more. The angels are showing me this, a shield around you. They're showing me you with a big shield around you. That's what this sword is. It's like a shield. As you hold it, you know, like people cross their arms. That's protecting your energy, right? It's not rude. It's an energetic vibrational protection. It's like putting a shield around you. It's like grounding your energy in. This sword being held like that is a softer way. Obviously, we're not going to walk around like this unless our arms are in a sling, but it's a softer way of protecting and shielding your energy. Let the sword guide you, protect you, and shield you. There you go, my lovelies. That's your reading for today. And before I go, there was a butterfly just flying up there. Butterfly, transformation, change, alchemical process, moving in, shifting. You are transforming from one space to another. Namaste, everyone. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous Thursday. I will see you tomorrow. Do check out the videos if you're interested. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Bye.